Even in the relatively short time that I've known both of you, I've seen your genuine and true love for one another. I've heard it, I've watched it, I know it's true. Mitch, today you take on a new title, husband, and with it a great responsibility. As a husband, you provide and protect. Your love for your wife above yourself. Support Michelle's dreams and ambitions. You protect her in times of danger and give empathy in times of sorrow. You celebrate with her in times of accomplishment and laugh in times of happiness. Michelle, today you also take on a new title, wife, which means that you are in charge of everything. And with it comes great responsibility. As a wife, you offer love and support to your husband. You stand at his side and encourage his ambitions. Do not be silent, but rather offer wisdom and advice in times of need. Be a place of compassion to him. Together, fill your home with love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, gentleness, goodness, and self-control, placing each other's needs above your own, and you will find this strengthens your unity in the covenant of marriage. I noticed, by the way, there are a few shady people in the crowd. Just so you're aware of this, right? Yeah. Okay, we're going to do this anyway, though. Oh, that's your dad. My bad. Father of the bride, never mind.
Thanks, Dad.
You got it. Where's my $20? You said okay. She's in charge. When two hearts are bound together in the bonds of holy matrimony, it is a very blessed and sacred moment. We recognize that marriage is an important part of all of human history and brings unique fulfillment to mankind. We know from Scripture that God himself, long ago, both ordained and instituted marriage. It was he who performed the first wedding ceremony in the Garden of Eden. With Adam and Eve, he established the home and marriage as the institution that would be the foundation for honorable, noble, and godly living. We also know that Jesus selected a marriage feast for the background of his first miracle. According to tradition, this was not so much a formal affair as it was a time of celebration. After all, he turned water into wine. It was a time of prayer, feasting, laughter, and reverence. It was a time in which the whole community would participate. In this way, the townspeople and family would acknowledge that they had been a part of the engagement process, that they were a part of the marriage ceremony, and that they would be a continuing part of the couple's life together. What is there in all the world that can bind two people together, to live together all the days of their lives happily contented and satisfied? Some people say, just the same philosophy about life, or mutual goals. But the only factor that can truly bind two people together is love. Only love will deliver a satisfying and fulfilling life all the days of your lives. Love is the only glue which has ever been given to bind two people together. The Apostle Paul in Scripture writes it this way: love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, and it does not boast. It is not proud, and it is not rude. It is not self-seeking, and it is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrong. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices in the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always perseveres. In the New Testament, the Apostle Paul tells us that marriage carries with it unique and vital roles for both the husband and wife. Some have interpreted these passages to give a man license to lord over his wife, or oppressively allow the wife to omit spiritual responsibilities. But in truth, his words were intended to bind both man and wife together in such a way as to reflect the sacrifice of Christ and his response to the love and gratitude of the Holy Church. In marriage, it is essential that the husband and wife forsake all others. In fullness of love, the husband and wife are to have no priority higher than each other. Your vocational call is to take a secondary place to the call to love and respond to the needs of your mate. Even calls to parenthood and friends and everything else is subordinate to the marriage relationship. Therefore, these two, husband and wife, forsaking all others, become one in thought, one in intent, one in hope, and in all the concerns of this present life. Do you, Mitch, in the sight of God and these witnesses, come before us today to make a solemn vow and commit yourself in holy matrimony?
Yes.
Do you, Michelle, in the sight of God and these witnesses, come before us today to make a solemn vow and commit yourself in holy matrimony? Now, in signifying your desire to be formally married and united in the bonds of holy matrimony, will you now face each other and join both hands? This is it, don't be scared, okay? This is it, man.